Hey, Bridget, where are you going?
I'm gonna go hang out with all of my friends. I'm Bridget, and I'm here with all of my friend Frankie.
Hey guys.
Hello. Sorry about missing another week last week. Summer's tough, but appreciate you guys bearing with us. Is you
Yeah.
guys still okay to say? Because my boss got in trouble for saying that to someone. They were
Oh, because
like,
it's like
you should
gendered.
really be more careful about calling people guys.
That's so interesting because my sister said this to me like 8 years ago. She was like, "Who's guys?" And I was like, I kind of like rolled my eyes and I'm like, "Oh my God, that's not what I mean."
Yeah.
And I think about it all the time.
Well, remember
Every time I say it.
Alana Glazer did like an experiment where she tried calling everybody ladies instead of
Like
guys. And I'm like, I kind of like that approach. I just feel like,
actually that's hilarious. I think I might
yeah,
start doing
hey
that.
ladies, I might just do that to like everybody.
Yes. I think that's hilarious.
But then it's like, what if there's a trans guy or a non-binary person? Are they going to be offended?
So true. But like is that implying
My
that
boss just goes,
they
hey y'all. And
hey
I'm like, but
y'all.
I'm not Southern, so I'm not going to do
Yeah,
that.
me neither.
I just won't greet anybody anymore ever.
It works for
It's too
me.
problematic these days. There's nothing,
I
there's,
know.
you get a
Yeah.
wave maybe. That's it.
Or like I feel like hi, how are you is like no one's actually going to tell you how they actually feel. So
That's true.
I
So
think
it's
feel like it's like
safe.
such a
Yeah.
waste.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Unless they do. One time I said, I'm fine. And someone was like, thank you so much for saying that you're fine and not good. And I was like, oh, you're welcome.
Oh, oh, you're going through something. Okay.
I'm just honest. Yeah. It's like, uh-oh, I don't want to hear though. Don't tell me. It wasn't an invitation.
So how y'all been?
All of us. I can only speak for myself here, but I've been all right. See, I didn't say good. I've been all right. You know what? I've been better than all right, I think.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. Well, because
That's
I
so good.
noticed, I realized, like, right before my period when I get suicidal, essentially, um, it only happened for one day, and I didn't even clock that it was the day before my period. And so I'm like, wow, I must be doing better for this to have happened and like thrown me off.
Yeah.
Because usually it'd be
Yes.
like at least a week of that, you know?
So good.
It's little things.
Speaking of, there's a new documentary out on PMD. I can't get access to it because it's
Really? Oh,
on ITVX in the
I don't know what
UK.
that
So I need
is.
to get like a
Okay.
V. Yeah, I don't really know what it is either. It's something in the UK. Anyway, and I've just seen like the preview for it. And man, it is eye-opening. There are some women out there that they literally want to end suicide warning, trigger warning. They literally want to end their lives. People as young as in their 20s want to get a hysterectomy because it is like
Right.
destroying their lives. It's
Well, I support
crazy.
that.
Yeah. If that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's a good segue.
we could cut that.
No, I think
Um,
it's important for people to hear that. It's true,
so
like
what yeah.
really messes with your emotions.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway. They get the whole like brain scans up and like prove that you are literally a different person. Your brain is runs differently in those 2 weeks.
And I believe that. I mean, night and day for me, really.
Yeah.
Like there are some dark thoughts, and it's like more ruminating than usual, and it's just like hard to snap out of.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm doing so well on my new antidepressant.
Oh,
It's crazy. I
good.
like physically can't have a dark thought. It's wild.
Wow, what are you on?
Yeah, fluoxetine.
Fluoxetine. Okay. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, it's great. It's so good. I mean, there's like a little bit of emotional blunting, but
Like I don't really feel anything, but better than feeling anything bad.
it is true though.
Yeah, I'm worried that like going on something like that would open up this whole other world to me, and then I'd be like, wow, can't believe I was never on this before.
Yeah, I've had a few friends like that.
Really? And is
Yep.
that's what happened, and then they just never go off it? Which
Yeah.
I guess is fine. That's okay. Well, keep us posted.
Yeah.
Have you been watching any TV?
Have I been?
I've been
Haven't
watching a
showered in
lot.
2 days.
Yeah, and that was me yesterday. I was like 2 days ago. I was like, I just rotted all day, but I kind of need one day a week to be able to do that.
Yes, same. And if I don't, it's not good. Yeah, so I've been watching so many different things. Did you watch the Idaho murders?
No, because I already saw the other one about that.
Right. Okay.
And I was kind of like, I don't, it was so dark that I was like, I don't really need to see a whole other documentary about this. And I don't
Yeah.
feel like there's more to learn. Like, they caught the killer.
Yeah.
I've heard the story.
He is appealing though,
How?
even though he doesn't want so he wants the death penalty now, which he probably won't get for like many, many years. But apparently it's a better jail. So that's why
Wow.
he wants to move to it. Yeah.
That's so messed up.
But like obviously it was really dark, horrific murders. But there was like this part where the FBI were like monitoring his movements, who was staying at his parents' house, and they were like, he did exhibit some strange behaviors. He was walking around with plastic gloves in and outside of the house.
What? What's wrong with this guy?
I know.
I mean, a lot,
Yeah.
clearly.
But it was just like so funny. It's like that, yes, that is
It's
very
like,
strange.
yeah, that is strange behavior. Absolutely. And you weren't
Oh
like, why are you
yeah.
doing that?
And they were like, oh, there was this forensic psychologist on there. And she was like, he only had 19 contacts in his phone. And she said, that is very strange to only be in contact with.
You're like, it's not that weird. I
Just
don't
like,
think it's that weird.
just like, it's very alarming. I was like, oh my God.
But think about how many contacts you have in your phone.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not
But
like
you've
you're
only ever
talking to any of
contacted
them.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or never. Some of them never. I have a lot of unsaved numbers as well, which I guess are not contacts.
What have you been watching?
Uh, I watched the new season of Betrayal, which was good.
Okay, what's that
I
about?
It's about like a big betrayal. Like each season follows one betrayal, though, I think. So I don't think I've
It's like
ever
a
actually
drama.
watched past. It's real. It's documentary, docuseries.
Oh,
Yeah. This one was about a woman whose cop husband betrayed her. Um, they don't tell you what he did, but as they're interviewing them, they'll like refer to it. So, which is kind of annoying before they do the reveal because it's a lot of like, little did I know, meanwhile, while I was at home, he was off doing many things. And it's like,
so
what
you
was
don't
he
know.
doing? And I'm like, why are we holding us in suspense? Like, I know he did something bad. Like, let's get to it.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
they
that's
just like try and
annoying.
drag it out for the whole series, So, um, but I
What does
still
he end up
enjoyed it.
doing?
You want me to reveal?
Yes.
Okay,
I want to
spoiler
know.
here. He was like having sex with people while he was clocked in for work as a cop, like in the back of his cop car and stuff. And I think he was doing a lot of other worse stuff. I don't know if I actually finished the season.
Yeah,
So I think
right.
there was maybe some other, I mean, that's bad, but like, and also he was like, yeah, completely lying to his wife about it. And her big thing when they got married was like, don't ever cheat on me and don't ever hit me or something. Bar's low.
Bar is fucking
It's like, I'll be happy as long as you don't do these two horrific
horrific
things.
things. Oh my God. So just like another day in the life of a regular marriage.
Yeah. It's literally like, I'm just looking for someone who won't hit me or cheat on me. And people can't even find that. Something's truly very wrong with men.
Oh my God. I know it's unbelievable.
The bar's in hell. So I was watching that. I've also been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer because I've never seen it.
Oh, you know what? I've never seen it either.
Really? You should
Is
start
it good?
watching. Yeah, it's so cheesy. But like then it starts to get good because they're kind of like it becomes so camp, where they're kind of just like making fun of it's a lot of like really on the nose like high school tropes that they're like making fun of in a sci-fi way. I can't think of a single
Okay.
example right now, but there are a lot of them. Um,
What's the theme song? Isn't it a really good theme song?
I can't even remember now, but
Or
like
is
it
that
gets stuck in my head sometimes.
what's the other witch one?
Sabrina the Teenage Witch. This isn't
No.
really a witch show. It's a vampire show.
Yeah,
There
sorry.
is witchery, witchcraft, not witchery. Witchery kind of sounds fun though. Buffy theme song. It's by Nerf Herder. I don't think it's the song you're thinking of, unless you've heard of Nerf Herder.
No, but you know those 90s songs, like sometimes
Yeah.
you don't know what it's called, but then you hear it and you're like, I love this song.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Uh, so I've been watching that, but I just got to season 3 or end of season 4, which is when they start a spin-off show, but it's kind of
Oh,
like you have to also be keeping up with that, like one at one to one, or you've missed things that are
Oh,
happening. So
okay.
gives me more to watch. I love. I don't like
Uh,
love the spin-off show as much though, so I'm like half paying attention during those episodes.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I
But
feel
it's a
like I don't
fun
know why I
show.
find it hard to concentrate on like older stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's like silly. Like I kind of have it on while I'm doing other stuff, and I
Yeah.
can still kind of like get from A to B. It's not
Yeah.
like anything I have to be super paying attention for.
Yeah.
So it's a good show for that. And then I've also been watching Married at First Sight. I'm watching two different seasons of it right now. I'm watching the current US season,
Yeah.
which I'm loving. And then I'm also watching the Chicago season, which was like 2 seasons ago because something crazy happens.
Oh my God. Spill.
Okay. This isn't so much a spoiler as like this was my incentive for starting this season. But if you don't want to hear, just maybe fast forward a bit. Like one of the couples starts dating each other. Like one of the women from one couple starts dating one of the men from a different couple.
Oh my God, it's spicy.
Yeah. Which, like, if it were a dating show, would kind of be no big deal, in my opinion. But because they're married, it's like becomes a bigger deal. And like they were matched up by experts, supposedly. Um,
Oh my God. Okay. And then after you finish these two seasons, you need to watch the Australian ones.
I
They're
want to watch the Australian
insane.
ones, but I can't.
Oh,
I have no way to get them. Maybe I could buy a season or something. Just tell me where to start. Should I watch the current one?
no,
Is there a
I'll
current
tell
one?
you which one. I
Okay.
think it's like 2 seasons ago.
Okay. Because it's crazy. Like, what's crazy to watch actually is like less what happened and more the way it happened and the way they lied. Like, this guy, not a good liar. And just straight up lying. So, what happens is he sends a text. I actually have so much to say about this season. So, he sends a text. And this is like season 18, I want to say. It's Chicago, whatever season that is, which is a couple of seasons ago. Um, he sends a text to his wife that says, "Damn, you look so fine. I could eat you up." Or I could eat you. I want to eat you. Something like that, along those lines. Sends it to his wife. He and his wife, meanwhile, have no chemistry. They're not getting along. They're not in the same room or anything. He's like out with people. And so she just gets this text being like, okay, clearly I don't think this was meant for
Wasn't
me.
for me. Oh my
So then
God.
they're in the car the next day and she's like, "So, what was up with that text you sent me?" And then I like asked you what it was about and were like, "Oh, oops, that like I meant to send that to my cousin because she sent me a picture of really good food." And so I said, "Oh, damn, that looks so
Oh,
good. I could eat it up. I wish I could eat it up."
oh my God.
I'm like, that is the worst excuse I have ever heard. Because
Did
you
she
said,
believe it?
"Damn, you look so." No. And she just kept, nothing gets past this woman. So she just keeps pushing and pushing. And
Love
she's
it.
like, "Well, then can I see like the picture of the food that you're talking about?" Because like that just like isn't something that you would say. And like, why'd you say like, "Damn, you look so fine?" He's like, "I meant to say that looks so fine. Like I wasn't thinking about it, blah, blah, blah. Like, my cousin and I, we go out to eat all the time. We're always talking about food. So, like, blah, blah, blah." Meanwhile, like, he's just digging himself a deeper and deeper hole. He's like being like, "No, I'm not going to show you the phone because, like, this is stupid. Like, I'm not, like, going to entertain this, blah, blah, blah." So then he had asked his cousin, "Hey, can you cover for me something with, like, some stupid thing that happened?" But he doesn't go into depth about it to his cousin, I guess. Then this woman calls the cousin and she's like,
Oh
"Hey,
my God.
so I just like wanted to talk to you because, like he's saying you sent him a picture of food and that's why he responded with this." And then she goes, "Yeah, so he had just asked me to cover. He didn't tell me what it was about. And then when I found out what it was about, I was like, no, I don't condone this type of lying. So like, yeah, no, he didn't text that to me. And there was no picture of food or anything."
Okay, I love this cousin.
Yeah. So then she goes back to him and he's like, "Okay, fine. Like, yeah, I was texting this girl, Tiffany, that I used to talk to. Like she sent me a picture of herself and like so I responded that. And sorry, yeah, I didn't know that we weren't doing that." And also when she first confronted him, he's like, "Are we not supposed to be talking to other girls? Like I met up and got coffee with a girl that I met on a dating app who's like, she's now has a boyfriend, but like we still kept in touch and like I'm still talking about it and know that was something we're not supposed to be doing. And it's like, you're supposed to be like literally married. What are you talking about?
Married.
Even if you don't have chemistry, like you can wait 2 months till the end of this experience to like go back to dating if that's how you
Yeah.
feel. So yeah, he says it's all this woman, Tiffany. So then, meanwhile, this woman is still not buying it. She's like, I don't know, because like once again, you're not showing me any anything, and it's like clearly not in response to a picture. Like there's no picture. So like in my mind, she knows that he was out that night with two other women from the group of
Oh.
married at first sight women and one guy. And so she's like, in my mind, I think you saw somebody that you thought was hot. So you texted her and like to see her look at the text and have her reaction while you were out with her. Because there's no picture that you're responding to. So in my mind,
Oh.
this is like, she's not even explaining this to him. She's explaining this to the husband
Camera.
of the other woman. And she's like,
Oh.
that's what I think happened. And like, her name and this other girl's name both start with an M. So she's like, I think like it was an easy mistake. He like went to text her, accidentally texted me.
Okay, this girl needs to be a
No, literally,
detective.
literally. And so then the husband of the other girl clearly had no clue that anything was going on. And he was just, you just watch him kind of like start to spiral. And then she confronts, so then she pulls the girl aside and she's like, so I might be totally spiraling, but this is what I think happened. And she lays it out like that. And she's like, so was that text meant for you? And what the girl says is, I mean, it shouldn't have been. Like, I don't think it was.
Oh my God.
Trying to act like that would be inappropriate if he was texting me that, but like, I don't know because I never got the text. And then she's like, do you have each other's numbers? And she was like, yeah, we do. Cause like we text about meeting up at the gym sometimes or whatever. And then she's like, can I see your texts? And then she like goes to her text and she's like, see, there's nothing here. And she's like, well, you said you texted. So like, did you delete the conversation?
Oh my
So
God.
then they show this scene where the girl that he did text, he's talking to her and she's being like, so I guess like now's a good time for me to be like, I do feel like I have feelings for you and I do feel like we have a connection and I don't know like what we should do about it. And he's like, yeah, me too. Like I also and like that text was meant for you. And I'm like, so the audience is supposed to be buying that like he sent this text randomly because they've been growing a connection, but they've never hooked up before and they've never talked about the fact that they like maybe like each other. That is
Yeah, no.
really bold. Even if you're
Yeah.
drinking, to send a text being like, damn, you look so good, I could eat you.
Yeah.
So now I'm at the point where they're all being like, that's kind of a sus text to send if you've never done anything and never talked about the fact that you have a connection. Because
I
they're all
could
being like,
eat
it's
you
not
is
about the fact, they're
crazy.
all being like, it's not about the fact that you have a connection. It's about the fact that neither one of you communicated that to your spouse.
Yeah.
Like you should have said, like, hey, I don't really know what's going on, but like we're talking a lot. It feels like maybe we have something deeper than a friendship. Or don't pursue it and wait until the 2 months till this is over and then date each other.
Yeah, but you know that they're never going to
But
do
they're
that
like
because,
going
like,
out together till like 3 in the morning.
yeah, no, they're
And they're
dirtbags.
acting like they can't help it because like their connection is so strong.
Oh my God.
But they're
That
also
sounds
like
so
lying.
juicy.
And like the lies are so bad. Like I can't tell if they're just really bad liars or if I'm just like because I know that they're lying, you know? But her, just like her being like, and I just really want us to like focus on the platonic, like the friendship and grow that before, like, I'm not ready to take it any further than that. And it just feels so fake of her being like, making a point of being like, we've never done anything, you know? Like, I can't
Yeah.
help that we just like have good
Have a
conversations.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Meanwhile, he to his friends is being like, yeah, I have feelings for her. Like, I want to date her. And I think she feels the same way. And it's like, dude, what? Like, why did you tell all of these lies over and over? You made this woman feel crazy. And like truthfully, he and his spouse had no connection and like they were not gonna last. So like there was no reason to make her feel crazy. You should have just
Yeah. Just tell the
come
truth.
out with it.
Yeah.
But then, and I'm sorry to laugh, but part of this is kind of funny. So then the husband of the woman who was part of this affair, we'll call it. So he goes back to their shared apartment because this all happens while they're on a couples retreat with like all the other couples. And it's just like really awkward and tense, and like no one's having a good time because this is happening. I'm like, if I were there, I would have been eating this up. I'd be like, so what happened? What? Oh, and what'd she say? Like, this is better than anything they could have planned. Um, but I mean, I'm not on their side. I think
No.
in their minds, though, they probably were like, obviously, I'm not going to marry this person. And I do actually feel something for this other person. But why did you go about it in that way? Why all the lying and sneaking around and like just wait till the end or like come clean about it and make it
Yes.
like out in the open or whatever. I don't know.
But are you kind of
Anyway,
cynical a little bit in that way, though, that like it makes for better TV if he does it sneakily and she finds out? So do you think there was ever like producer involvement being like, you can't tell her?
it is definitely possible that they like allowed for part of that. I could totally see that. Like that they like kind of allowed it to happen until, but it's like you watch
Or
her
even if
deny,
they
deny,
set it up
deny,
that
and then they
way?
show like footage of the producer going up to her. So after she's denied, denied, denied to the woman who's confronting her, this other producer then pulls her aside and you just see him go, so is there any part of that there's some truth to it? And she immediately
Oh,
goes, I mean, I
oh
didn't want
my
to say anything
God.
because, and it's like, wow, she folded really fast. And they're like,
Oh my
it's like a
God.
mic drop moment where they're like kind of filming through the doorway and like she doesn't really realize
Yeah.
she's being filmed.
Oh my God.
Um, so anyway, then they show they're back at the apartments, and Alan is the name of the husband who has now been betrayed. And so he is in the apartment and you see him take their wedding book and he starts tearing all the pages and then he puts it back up on display right at the front for her to see when she walks in. Then he takes one of the photos and he cuts it in half and he burns both halves over the stovetop and leaves
Oh
that
my
out for her to see. Then he
God.
takes the wedding certificate, the marriage certificate, and he burns that and leaves that out. And then like
Oh
takes these
my
Mr. and
God.
Mrs. like coffee mugs that they were given and he smashes them into pieces and like leaves them out for her to see. It's like
Oh
so
my.
theatrical and insane.
What? Okay, so
And so she
everyone
comes
is
back into the
crazy.
apartment and she's just like, wow. She calls her friend and she's like, yeah, he just like ripped up our wedding book and burned all this shit and like left it all out for me and like she's like, yeah, I just feel really sad like thinking about him in the moment doing these things and like how hurt he must be and blah blah blah. But it's like kind of hard not to laugh because I'm like, that was kind of crazy that you did that.
That is insane. Oh my God.
So definitely good entertainment. Oh, but then there's this one scene when they're at the couples retreat where this other couple, they're laying in bed talking about the situation. And she's like, I mean, yeah, it can make you feel like really, unsafe. But I'm just glad that I feel really safe tonight, here with you and like the house we're staying in has ADP security, so that makes me feel really safe. Um, and yeah, it was a literal product placement for ADP security that they made them
Oh
try and
my
fit into
God.
conversation.
Oh my
Is that not
God.
insane?
What the
Kyle and I
fuck?
were sitting there like, what did we just see? And I remember when we were filming Ultimatum, they made us all get these like give these gifts to each other from Amazon Prime. And we had to film us open. It was like, what gift do you want to give to your partner that's under $100? And I was like, I guess like maybe this camera. And so like I send that. They don't get that. Instead, they get us these random journals. Okay. So then we're like opening up the packages and they're like, okay, and just say like, oh, hey, looks like we got a Prime delivery. And so me being like the person I am, I was like, that's so stupid. So I like kind of made a joke out of it. They obviously didn't air us opening our gifts because I went, hey, Kyle, we got something from Prime. Because I was like, this is so stupid. I'm not
Also, like, are they
doing
taking the
your
money
free
from that?
advertising. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't
Um,
even remember them
I
airing
just
that.
like they aired another couple doing it
Yeah.
that did it more naturally because I was like, I'm not doing that. Anytime they asked me to do some stupid shit like that, like they were like, and then take the ring out of the box and like kind of look at the ring. And it's this fake prop ring they've given us. And I was like, that's so stupid. So I
Oh
like
my
made a joke out
God.
of it because I was like, this is so dumb.
Yeah.
Mostly because I just like don't want them airing me doing any of those things. And so I'm like, if I
Yeah.
know if I like make it stupid, they won't air it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the current season of Married at First Sight is also has some characters and some crazy stuff going on. I mean, there's one girl that clearly just wants to be with one of the other guys, and it's like she doesn't hide it really either. She keeps calling him the hottest one in the group and like throwing her guy under the bus. It's kind of
Oh
crazy to
my
watch.
God.
Yeah.
And so is it coming out week by week?
Yeah, but it's like 3 episodes every week, every
Oh, okay,
Thursday.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, okay, right. Okay, well,
Anyway,
it sounds like another,
you gotta watch it.
yeah.
Um, and then are we both watching Furious?
Yes,
I
Furious
started
is
it.
good.
Yeah.
I think the serial killer, you find out pretty soon the first episode that she's a serial killer, so no spoilers. She's a great actor.
Yeah.
She's
I know,
really
and she really
good.
does look like different people in different wigs.
Yeah.
I feel like she has like a face that can like change with the hair, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
And I'm excited for her. I don't know what she's been in, but she's
Obviously, we
probably
need
going to
to
blow up
address
after this.
the Lindsay Clancy of it all. You
Oh my
following?
God. Yes.
Like, speaking of serial killers, is
I
it serial though if you
just,
just murder your whole family?
well, I think it was the husband. It's
You
actually
and
crazy.
a
I
lot of
caught up
people.
yeah, I caught up last night with it all just on TikTok. But so everyone knows Lindsay Clancy was charged with killing her three children and then slitting her wrists and jumping out the window
Yes.
while her husband went to
CBS.
CVS.
It's not funny, but like when you put it like that.
Yeah, but so there is all of this evidence coming out that places a lot of doubt that she did it,
I would
and
really
it is
love to hear your
on
sister's take.
yes. Well, I think it is another eliminator, as we
Yeah,
spoke
family.
about,
Well, one of them is a
family
family
eliminator.
eliminator. I don't know which one.
So the evidence that is suggesting that she didn't do it is that, I mean, this is really graphic, but the kids were like strangled, but with a specific sailing knot. That he was a sailor and she wasn't. She was a nurse.
Oh, wow.
So there's like that. Um, the fact that he goes to CVS and then he also goes to a restaurant to pick up clothes and the restaurant to pick
Clothes?
up dinner.
Oh, food. Yeah.
And there's CCTV of him doing that. He has a new outfit in between. He's changed his clothes, his shoes included, in
Wait, that's
between.
weird.
That's
And
weird.
he didn't stop at home.
And no, that night the Wi-Fi was out, so his Ring camera wasn't working. That specific
Okay.
night. This what else? That she had an Apple Watch on and like she walked up 3 flights of stairs or something at around like she answered a phone call from him while he was at the pharmacy. And then like a few minutes later, like while it was supposed to be while she was murdering the kids was like casually answering a phone call, being like, oh, yeah, it's this one. And then walks upstairs, slits her wrists, and jumps out the window. When he gets home, apparently he walks up the stairs and opens the door and see that there's blood on the window and doesn't walk over to the window to check what's gone downstairs. So it could have been his kids, right? At that point, he doesn't know. He doesn't even check who it is that's jumped out the window. Then he goes back downstairs and sees that it's the wife. Takes him like 7 minutes to call
How does he know
911.
though that it's the wife? Because it's not like he also
He
saw
sees
the
the
kid.
wife. He
Oh,
sees the
he
wife. He hasn't
goes
seen the kids yet.
downstairs.
Yeah, he goes downstairs, then sees
Okay.
the wife on the floor. Doesn't call 911 for like 7 minutes or something.
How do you know he didn't go to the window and look out it?
He said that.
He said, I just ran downstairs.
Yeah, he said I saw blood everywhere, so I just like I didn't walk through it, and I just like walked downstairs. Then apparently you can see. Apparently she says to him, "The kids are in the basement," but she has a crushed thyroid, which again doesn't make sense of her like jumping out the window. Like, why does she has a crushed thyroid? She actually couldn't speak for 6 days after that incident. So how did she say to him, "The kids are in the basement"? Also, you can actually there's a window to the basement right next to where she was found, and the paramedics could even when they arrived on scene could even see down into the basement, but he didn't look down there. So like while he's on the phone to the paramedics and stuff, he's not looking down to the basement, like, so it doesn't make sense. And then he waits for he doesn't even go down to the basement until paramedics arrive. It's like if your wife said that to you, you would sprint down to the basement to try and
Yeah,
find your kids, right?
especially wasn't
He
one of them
doesn't
like an
do that.
infant
Yeah, like
who
nine
can't be
months,
alone? Yeah.
9 months old. Like obviously you would sprint down there. Like he doesn't get down there for like 12 minutes or something. It's like think about like oh my God, it just does not make sense. And the way that she fell out the window, it was like
Also,
back first or something, like someone had pushed her out the
oh,
window.
really?
And um
I just feel like there's too much information to catch up on, so I haven't really started. But the bits and pieces I have heard are like that her body temperature should not have been as low as
yes,
it was for how long. Like that
yeah,
means she was
she was
left
out the
outside
window
for a
for
way longer
hours.
time.
Yeah, for
And
at least an
that,
hour.
yeah, and that he had a Google search on either his phone or his computer of like how somebody else committed suicide or something
Yes.
or died by
And
suicide.
then also he sent an email. He said from his Surface Pro laptop, which is at home at 5:24 p.m., which is the time of the murders, the apparent murders. He was at home on his laptop sending an email,
And
sent
it
an
couldn't
email
have
to a
been
work
from his phone.
colleague. Well, he said though it was from his Surface Pro. And then in the trial he goes, "Oh, maybe it was from my iPhone." And like
Isn't there a way to
you would
find
know
out?
that. That
Also,
was
is
like
there
the
a way to
night.
track that?
Yeah, I think it was sent from his Surface Pro. And apparently, like he got married to someone 4 months. He moved in with his this new girlfriend 4 months
And
after
has
this
a
whole
kid.
tragedy,
Yeah.
and has a kid. Like, and also the pills were crushed and put into a lemonade. Why would why would a nurse crush her pills?
No, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
No, it is. I spoke to my mom about it this morning because she's all over it too. I reckon he was drugging her for a while and like making her crazy.
That's what the first theory was, where I was like, that makes sense. Like, if she physically did it, but he drove her to do it type of vibe. But now people are thinking that, like, no, he actually did it.
He actually
I
did it.
think that choking someone to death is really personal and like takes a long time and is really like a crazy way to kill someone.
Yeah.
I don't know what that says about
And
anything.
like her DNA wasn't found on them.
Yeah, I'm just confused about everything. Like, why is she the one being convicted if all of the evidence isn't pointing to her?
Yeah. And the lawyer is brilliant, is
That's what people are saying.
incredible. He
Does she remember anything when she's on the
no.
stand? No, so she's just going
She
based off
hasn't
like,
taken the stand yet. So
oh, okay.
next week we're going to see all of the defenses.
Is she like
Um,
fully there or no?
yeah, she is. She
Okay, she's
is.
just
Yeah,
paralyzed
paralyzed. Yeah,
forever?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's just so interesting, and like the how the husband is just not showing any emotion, and
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
the
What?
lawyer is like he keeps pushing the tissue box like towards him to like show the jury like that he
That
doesn't
he's
need
not
a
using it.
tissue.
Yeah, that's really smart. Because like for a while I feel like because my coworker's been really like into this.
Yeah,
And everything she tells me though is very like not based in aside from the body temperature thing and like Googling like why was he Googling that thing? But it's a lot of like and then his speech after the Boston Marathon is that like he mentions like, oh yeah, my kids, they were good people, they had a lot of friends. Or something really weird. It is like not how you speak about it, your child, let alone
no,
like a deceased child.
yeah.
Um,
He's
which like that
definitely a
stuff is definitely
narcissist.
sus, but it's like to me that's not
Circumstantial.
like and that could also be like so he drove her to do it, you know.
Yeah.
But
But
like
then apparently when he left, the kids were eating chicken nuggets at the table. He left to go to CVS and the restaurant. When he came back, oh, and there was like photo evidence of the plates that were clean underneath the CVS bag. So whether or not like he came home from CVS and then put the plates away. You know what I mean? Like he might have come
no.
back and the kids were still alive because the bag was underneath the plates.
Oh, the plates were on top of the CVS bag.
Yeah.
So he cleaned the plates after going to CVS.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yes.
Because that means the wife didn't clean them before she
Yes, exactly.
and he definitely didn't stop
Put them
home
away.
between CVS and getting food.
No.
Because that would explain like that and the change of clothes.
Yeah, no, because it's like, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know actually. Like that could have happened.
Like what
But
could have
like,
happened is like he went to CVS, came back, changed, sent an email, whatever. Then she was like, "Oh, I want takeout for us." And then so he goes to get takeout while she stays home. But it's like, and then maybe he forgot that those were two separate trips.
but this is all in the space of 1 hour, I think. But everyone on TikTok is
Yeah.
like, if anyone has any ring camera footage from that night, like,
Truly, like they should
yeah,
be. I wonder how long ring camera footage, because it probably like self-deletes after.
yeah.
Oh, there has to be some kind of like security camera footage from the neighborhood, from like different establishments, like outside of just the food place and the.
But like, I don't understand because they've already at the beginning of the trial, both parties agreed that she did it. So the trial is based on whether she was actually sane during that time.
But I
So
think the lawyer is trying to plant seeds of like,
yes,
did
but
she do
like,
it?
what does that mean though? Like, because they've already agreed that she did
Well,
it.
but I
I don't
think the
really get
lawyer
it.
is kind of like,
He's placing doubt.
yeah, and like gearing up for them to like find her not guilty.
Oh my God. It's crazy.
Because the lawyer probably thinks she didn't do it.
Yeah. So I'll be following that closely.
I'm going to a Widow's Bay like screening experience
Cool.
thing. I mean, I think it's
Cool.
it's literally just like they're screening for Emmy stuff, like to get people to vote for them. But um, we get to like go to Hollywood Forever and watch a couple of the episodes and then have like snacks and stuff. So that'll be fun. That's this
That's so
week.
cool.
I don't really know why they want us there, but I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be so fun. I'm currently listening to the podcast Beth's Dead.
Oh,
Apparently, it's really
I
good.
listened to it.
Oh,
Yeah, when I was driving back from the Bay Area with Kyle.
is it good?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Can you remind me what it's about? Because we
These
listened to
people
a
have a
few.
podcast, and this girl starts emailing them about how when she was
Yes.
younger, she did like these porno shoots. And now
Yes.
she's
Yeah.
engaged to someone and he isn't approving of them and his family
Right.
isn't.
Right.
And she's going
I
through it.
I wonder if I finished it, but it's good.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Like the messages get kind of crazy.
Crazy.
Um, yeah, we should definitely talk about that when you're done.
Oh, I mean, we can cut this because it's not really interesting, but I organized a surprise birthday party for Josh.
Oh my God, cute. Did it
And
happen
that was
yet?
on Tuesday night. Yeah.
How was it? Was he surprised?
Yeah, he was surprised. That's
Was he
it.
happy about it? Kyle's always like, never do that to me. Did he like it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he did. It wasn't like a surprise. It was just like we went out for dinner, just Josh and I, to celebrate like the opening of the cafe because we did
Hmm.
renos. And then I organized all of his friends to be at a bar just like 400 meters down the road. So like I
Yeah.
was like, can we just get one more drink? And then he was like, yeah. So we like went for a walk and then we walked into this bar and all of his friends were there.
And he's
And we
like,
just had
God
like a few
damn it. Now I have to
drinks.
be out for the rest of the night.
And at dinner, he's going, oh my God, I've got such a headache.
And you're like, guys, plans canceled. My ex did that
Oh
for me one
God.
time. And I was like, because I
Did you
wanted to
like
go to
it?
that. Yeah, but I wanted to go to that bar before dinner. And so I was so confused when she was like, no, let's go to dinner first and then we'll go there after. I was like,
And you're
okay.
like,
I was like, it's my birthday, but whatever. But yeah, and then we went and I was happy about it. It was fun.
yeah.
I like when it's low key like that and also like at a
Yeah.
bar and not in my home.
Yes.
I did that for a friend who really wanted us to throw a surprise party. And I was like, and at the time we lived together, and I was like, well, I don't want people at my house. So I did it at a bar. And now she like is like, well, it wasn't really a surprise party. And I'm like, what do you mean? Still counts.
I got Invisalign. That's boring.
Well, I just wish you would leave your teeth alone because they look good.
I know, actually, like when I put my Invisalign in, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so cute. Oh, you need to watch Leviticus.
Okay, what's it on?
Australian movie that gets better reviews than Obsession. So
Whoa.
good.
Okay.
There's some
It's a
like
horror?
it's queer. It's queer movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think I'll like it because it's queer? Is that what you're saying? Is it men or women?
It's actually men, so
Ugh.
I know.
Wait, is that the one where the guy is like, if you see someone who looks like me, don't talk to him?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah, I do want to see that.
the murderer is the person that you love
Yeah,
the most in the world.
that would be, that is a good concept because,
It
that'll
is.
get,
It's really good. I didn't think about my phone once. I was obsessed.
wow,
Yeah.
that's big. That says something. If you're
Yep.
not like, oh, I
That's the
can't wait to get
test.
back on my phone.
I
Yeah, and Kyle and I finally watched, uh, what was that movie? The Zendaya, Robert Pattinson one?
Oh, drama.
Yeah, the drama. Did you watch
Is it
it?
good? No.
Yeah, I mean, I like movies that are like, what would you do if you found this thing out?
Yeah.
Like it reminded me of Force Majeure in that way. Force Majeure is better, but uh just like that, like how would you act if you found this out about your partner?
Yeah.
That's what the whole movie was. I think, listen, it was a good movie. There were things that like I think could have been done differently, but it was good, and I thought it was a fun premise.
Yeah. Because isn't it
I don't want to reveal like what the secret is that's revealed,
it okay.
unless you want me to. Are you gonna watch it?
I feel like people should have watched it if they wanted to watch it.
Yeah, but what about you?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay, so they go around and say the worst thing they've ever done. And Zendaya's character's worst thing is that when she was in middle school, she almost did a mass shooting at her school.
Oh my God, that's right.
But she didn't do it.
That is so messed up. That's such a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
concept for a movie because it's like,
So then they kept showing him like viewing himself with her as a child with the gun. And I was like, I feel like there were ways that like he could have
Jesus.
like been thinking about it without having to show like him hanging out with a kid. Like I didn't need the flashbacks of her as a kid,
No.
but it was good. It was a good concept.
Yeah.
That Heim sister that's in it was her character was not likable at all.
Oh, so she was a good actor then,
I guess.
do
I
you
don't know
think?
what she's like in real life, so can't speak to it. I'm sure she's not a horrible person though.
Um, oh, okay, so they're acting now, those
Yeah, well, she
girls.
was also in Licorice Pizza. I think it was
Oh,
the
I've
same
not seen
sister.
that.
That was a movie about pedophilia, kind of, sort of a romance between a 27-year-old and a teenager.
Ooh.
Like kind of. But I feel like if the gender roles were reversed, people would not have been okay with that movie. Well, any big things coming up for you this week before we sign off? Any hot takes? Any big questions?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I tried.
What about
Just
you? Any
kidding.
hot takes?
Always. Do I have any? No. Did you see that ER Fight Master clip that people are getting mad about?
No, I don't know what you just said then.
Well, actually, I don't have an opinion yet on it, so maybe we shouldn't talk about it. So never mind, we'll cut
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Well, I have a lot happening this week and a wedding next weekend.
Do you?
Yeah,
What's happening this week?
actually nothing aside from
Okay.
that Widow's Bay thing. But then next week
Yes.
I have our queer wine night on the 19th, Wednesday night. If you're in LA, totally come to that. It was
Fun.
so much fun last time. We are also doing Echo Park Rising, which is like a big music festival in Echo Park where they kind of take over all of the storefronts and bars and restaurants for the
Oh,
weekend, and that's at the last weekend of August. And we got asked to take over this lingerie store called Cantique. It's right on the corner. Like if you live in Echo Park, you know where that is. It's like Sunset and Echo Park Ave. And so we're gonna have our day party there all day. It's gonna be a lot of fun on Sunday, August 30th. So you should come to that.
oh my God.
And yeah, that's all I really have to share.
That's so exciting. You got such an exciting life.
Totally. And you'll be in the hospital doing your nursery.
Yeah. We removed a foreign body the other day. Someone stuck a carrot up their butt.
Oh, do you get a lot of cases like that?
And apparently the general surgeon, he said he put it in the wrong way. He's put the smaller tip first.
Oh, and you got to do it the other
You got
way.
to do it the other way. Hot tip. That's my hot
Well, if
take.
you're listening and you thought about doing that, it's the big side first for some reason. That is kind of counterintuitive, not what I would think.
Yeah, you need to be able to grab it, grab the small tip and pull it out.
Oh, like, and that's
So
easier to do with
big
a
tip
small
in
tip?
first.
That
Big tip in
seems
first.
confusing. Oh, because you can't get your hands around it because it
Yeah.
was that far up. Jesus.
Yeah. And also it was huge.
All right. Maybe don't do that, actually. Maybe that's the solution. Maybe don't stick a carrot up your
Maybe
butt.
just tie a string around it or something.
Oh, yeah. It's a good idea. Well, thanks for the tips. Thanks for the tips and
No
tricks.
worries. Anytime.
And we will be back next week, probably.
Oh, wait, I have a funny story. We can cut it
Okay.
though.
No, let's hear it.
Okay, so I was working in PACU in recovery, and I had a patient that had just had a cystoscopy. So in through the urethra. It was a male
Mm.
patient. He was about 40, and I was about to transfer them to stage two. And you have to like check the site before you move them just to make sure there's not any excess ooze. And then I like told him, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna check the site. And he was like, yeah, that's okay. And I went to take the blanket off, and I realized I had picked up his hard penis.
Why was he hard? Is that normal?
I mean, it could happen because of like obviously like gone, gone down there and like touched it and everything. And then I quickly like moved my hand away, and like I didn't
So you like
didn't even
fully
like
grabbed it.
I fully grabbed it
Oh, thinking it was the blanket.
because it was under the blanket. Yeah. And then I just like quickly moved my hand, and then out of like automation, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's good."
Did he say anything?
Sorry, it was so awkward. It was the hardest I have tried to not laugh. Like I was
Yeah.
oh, I didn't even see it
Did
because I
you
was like, I
say
didn't even see it. I
sorry?
was like,
Oh,
no,
you
no,
went,
I
that
didn't
looks
even see it.
exactly how it's supposed to look.
The blanket didn't even move off. I was just like, I'm not joking that. I'm like,
Maybe
yeah,
he
you're
thought
good.
check the site meant grab it.
Yeah, to check it's still working. Yeah. So
Oh
anyway,
God.
I know.
That's almost like the start of a really horrific story.
Yeah.
Could have gone a bad way. Wow, that's a good story.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that. Ending us on a good laugh. Apologies to
Have
all
you?
the people in my life who listen to this who know us personally.
I've told everyone.
What were you gonna ask?
Nothing.
Shall we sign off?
Yeah. Also, what do you think of my skin?
Your skin looks incredible. What?
I
Oh, because
know.
it all peeled off.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes. Look, everyone, I look 12.
Do you have a
It's
filter
worth it.
on?
Yes.
Okay. You do look very young, though. Makes you question why that guy was so hard.
It's like, sir, I'm literally a child.
I'm literally 14 years old. And he's like, should you be working here?
Okay.
Well, until next week. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Bye. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on things.
And please, we want to hear from you. So head to speakpipe.com/allofmyfriend to ask our advice. We can't wait to hear from you. Bye.